Pastor allegedly assaulted wife on Alaskan Airlines flight after she was upgraded to first class, and he wasn't. At the very least, you were supposed to be happy for your wife. Hell, that was a perfect opportunity for you to take a real-world scenario and fit it into one of your sermons for Sunday about humbly taking the lowest position at the table and being called to sit up at the top. But no, damn that, right? That talk is just for the sheep. You need to be wined and dined. A Virginia pastor is accused of assaulting his wife on an Alaskan Airlines flight after she was upgraded to first class, and he wasn't. Good for her. Who wants to sit with such a grouch anyway? Allan Holmberg, 75, was arrested after touching down in Anchorage on July 2nd for allegedly hitting his 59-year-old wife, elder abuse, and he's the elder doing the abusing, in the head and insulting her in front of passengers, according to a criminal complaint obtained by The Independent. The couple, who were married about a year and a half ago, newlyweds, but have known each other for 2 decades. That's the problem. You're too comfortable. Have been traveling from Seattle to Alaska on ministry business. Shortly after takeoff, Holmberg allegedly stormed up to first class, where he was seated in coach, and demanded that his wife explain how she got the luxury seat. How the hell did you get the upgrade, he said, according to the complaint. It's not like they put her on a completely separate flight, and this is how you're going to carry on. This is how you're going to conduct yourself at 75 years old. The flight from Seattle to Anchorage is only a little over 3 hours long. You grab yourself a butterscotch candy and a Nutriment. You're only 3 episodes of Jag away from Alaska. The wife replied that she was a Gold Point member. You knew her for 20 years. You didn't know that? Before telling him, don't speak to me like that. You forget your station, pastor. The enraged husband then approached her again later in the flight and allegedly demanded she look at something on his phone before giving her the middle finger and skulking. He returned a 3rd time. It's only a 3-hour flight. How many times are you going to get up? And tried to hit his wife before her seatmate stepped in and blocked them, according to the complaint. However, Holmberg still appeared to strike the top of the victim's head with his hand, the complaint states. An off-duty cop sitting near Holmberg's wife then realized what was happening and threatened to arrest the pastor if he didn't stop. You got to talk to this old fool like he's a young fool. You cannot be doing that, the cop told Holmberg, before adding that if there were any further incidents, we would put him in handcuffs. Holmberg remained in his seat after that, according to the complaint. Well, that marriage is off to a shaky takeoff, pun intended. If he's doing this to her out in public like it's regular, if he's so comfortable embarrassing her like this, you can only imagine what's happening behind closed doors. Maybe she was better off just having him as a friend after all these years and an acquaintance after all this time, because clearly he forgets himself as a husband and as a member of a community organization. Upon landing around 6:41 p.m., the man was arrested by airport police, and his wife reported that he had a history of abusing her, only confirming what we already knew, including an incident where he allegedly broke her finger during a fight. She also stated that she had epilepsy and that her husband knew striking her could trigger a seizure. Damn. After being detained at the airport, Holmberg admitted he and his wife had problems, but blamed them on her. Y'all knew each other for 20 years and y'all get married to step into this? Holmberg stated his wife was disrespectful to him often and had anger issues. The complaint read, the pastor claimed she had broken her own finger assaulting him and had once grabbed his genitals in the past with such force that he was in pain. Maybe that's what she likes. He acknowledged being upset on the flight because they weren't seated together. Who wants to sit next to you? But said he had merely tapped his wife on the head in passing to get her attention. He stated he was not a violent person and did not intend to hurt his wife. She could have had a seizure. The complaint read, Holmberg was charged with 1 count of simple assault. He faces up to a year in prison if convicted. Neither Holmberg nor his wife responded to a request for comment. There you have it, kids. Pastor Allan Holmberg beating his way to a pulpit near you.